Well, welcome everyone to Floyd Tunson's Son of Pop. I'm Blake Milteer. I'm the museum director and curator of American art here. And this exhibition has been a 5-year journey, I would say. And I think has turned into a labor of love for us here at the Fine Arts Center. I don't know, I think moments of torture for Floyd. but it's been a fantastic experience, and it's been an integrated experience. Floyd has been part of the process all along. 5 years ago, shortly after I arrived here, and we got this new wing open, I had put out one of Floyd's big abstract paintings. And I was familiar with Floyd's work from my job at the Denver Art Museum. I guess I was mostly familiar with the politically oriented work, and the big, beautiful abstract piece that we have here in the collection was an absolute surprise to me. It was a pleasure to get it out. And shortly after we opened the building, Floyd's associate, Wyland Carroll, called me up and said, "Mr. Tunson would like to meet with you." This is great. It's interesting. And
it's not true.
You know, part of it is. And anyway, so we met. We had lunch out on the balcony here, and had a great conversation. And as often happens, the next step was a visit to the studio. And I think from that point on, I realized, well, this is not only an artist I need to keep my eyes on in terms of the new work he's going to create, but somebody I think who needs a full career survey of his work. Floyd hadn't had one to that point. There have been a lot of great little shows, both here at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Boulder, at various galleries around Denver primarily, but no real full-on survey. Well, we're going cosmic here. And thought, well, you know what? If there's any place that has to do that, that's compelled to do that has the space to really make it happen now, it's us here. And so we set about a process of choosing work. I spent probably all total, if you added up the hours, probably over a week solid out there at the studio, with Floyd pulling out work, us talking about it, bouncing ideas around. I think a lot of the work we came to pretty quick consensus on in terms of what to include in the show. There were some things that Floyd wanted in. There were some things that I wanted in. And Floyd, I don't know about that. But it's all a process. And one thing we wanted to make sure to do from the get-go was leave room in the exhibition for work that was yet to be created. And so I think one of the most exciting parts of the exhibition is work created over the past 3 years or so. And you see, as you go through the show, you'll see threads from earlier work to the newer work, and Floyd's sort of a time traveler. This makes the cosmic imagery appropriate. Screensavers. You know, for Floyd, as with many, I think, of the best artists, they have ideas and imagery that pops up throughout their work, throughout the years, throughout the decades, and Floyd often goes back to ideas that he might have first visited decades ago and looks at them from the perspective of where he is now. And so the great part about this exhibition is I think that you will sense that as you move through from beginning to end. So exhibitions, this is a big show. And exhibitions like this don't happen without a host of sponsors, both corporate and individual. And the list for this show is long of folks who have stepped up to support the show and our exhibition program in general. So I want to look at some of those folks and honor their efforts on behalf of the Fine Arts Center. The Alkmaar Foundation, the Anschutz Foundation, the B. Vredenberg Foundation, the Mary K. Chapman Foundation, the Elizabeth Firestone Graham Foundation, Colorado Springs Independent, is always a great partner for us, KKTV, KRCC, and Ron and Nina Branch are always great supporters of contemporary art here at the Fine Arts Center. Also, none of this happens here without the support of our Board of Trustees and our CEO, Sam Gatmeyer, so I thank all of you for your consistent support. Tom Jackson and the Development Department are always out there beating the bricks to get these programs paid for. Our Communications Department, Charlie and his staff, just went all out on this show. We've had great publicity. You've seen, I hope, articles in the Independent and the Gazette, and hopefully more to come. The museum staff, holy cow. Where are, I can't see from up here. Where are you? Joy, Aaron? There they are. These guys, over the past year, we've had some of the most complex exhibition and installation projects that possibly this institution has ever engaged in. And these guys run the show. I mean, none of this happens up there in the galleries without these guys' expertise, professionalism, and leadership. So I thank you as well.